guests and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Amp2.tv presents Tell Us Your Business, where you're invited on the air to tell us what makes your business stand out in the community. It's important we hear from you to tell us all we need to know about what you do best. Tell Us Your Business uses the latest radio and television production systems, and all shows can be seen on amp2.tv. If you have a question for our guest, call 888-565-1470. Now, let's get ready as our guest hits the airwaves and informs us about what we need to know on Tell Us Your Business.
Hello, everyone. My name is Reese. I'm so excited to be here today with all of you. And we're here to talk about kindness today. And I'm joined by my very good friend and mother,
Linda Barretts. Hi, I'm Linda Barretts, and I'm the founder of the Kindness Angels.
So tonight we're really excited because we want to talk a little bit about, well, who we are, a little bit about our organizations. We want to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing to contribute to our community and the world, a little bit about what's in it for you and how you can get involved. So, should we get started?
Absolutely.
Let's do this. All right. So my name is Reese, and I'm the founder of the Kindness Matters 365 Foundation. I am a proud mother of 3 amazing human beings. Marissa is 20 years old. Samantha is 18. Ella is 17, and I am just honored to be with them every single day of my life. And I am happily married for almost 21 years now. So I'm just really grateful that I get to journey with these 4 amazing human beings every day. And it is an honor, the people in my life, my family, my community, and that I get to participate with kindness every single day. It's just such an honor. I can't wait to get out of bed every single day. Mom?
Hi again. Okay, so I'm a mother, very proud mother as well, of 2 wonderful daughters and 7 amazing grandchildren.
A lot of grandchildren.
And a wonderful life partner. Hi, Ed. And I have a confession to make. I have never volunteered a day in my life, and I didn't understand the joys of volunteering because I was so involved. I was this very strong businesswoman. I worked from the time I was 15. I had a major belt manufacturing business. I became a hypnotherapist, among other things. And all my love and all my devotion went into my family and my work. And I just, that's all I knew about. And it wasn't until Kindness Matters came to be that I got a taste of volunteering and how wonderful, wonderful feelings. There's just nothing like it. Really, I just didn't know. And now I know.
Now you know. Now you can't stop her, actually. Now you can't stop her. So a little bit about the Kindness Matters 365 Foundation. We started in 2008 as one after-school club with 55 children at Sunrise Park Elementary, and quickly grew into this amazing after-school program where we had different foundations and organizations come talk to the kids about what they do to give back, to be of service, and to make a difference in our community and the world. The kids absolutely loved it. We had these amazing service projects so the kids can actually get their hands dirty in kindness and give back to these foundations that are teaching us and educating us about how they are of service. And I really got to watch the transformation, if you will, of these amazing human beings listening, paying attention, and wanting to contribute. So 5 years running these programs and watching the transformation of all these amazing children, and then hearing the testimonials from teachers and parents and families that wanted their children and schools to have the same club of kindness. I created a training, and people started to come into my living room and got trained, and we started to have kindness programs all around our community and then around the country. So today we are spreading all around the world. Post-pandemic, we're getting back into our schools. We have kindness programs online. Our kindness programs are all about empowering, educating, and inspiring our children to be the best versions of themselves. And we all know life can be challenging for sure, but with Kindness Matters 365, we have a curriculum and a program that is packed with tools and tips to really help these kids understand what's going on in life, how to process information, and how to powerfully navigate through this very crazy time. So lots about Kindness Matters 365. It's for all ages, all religion, all color, no matter where you live. We're now virtual, so you can join our programs in your school, you can join our programs virtually, or you can start your own program anywhere you want. So I love sharing about Kindness Matters 365, but because time is limited and I've got my mom here, I'm going to pass the mic to Mom so we can hear more about the Kindness Angels.
Okay, wonderful. You know, when people ask me about the Kindness Angels, Laura, I think of a passage that I just love, and I'm not sure of the exact wording, but it goes something like, if we can leave this world a better place by a tended garden or helping a child. And I feel like that's what the Kindness Angels do. They are tending this garden of a very vulnerable community of people that really need us so badly, and we are helping wherever we can. And, you know, we try to give so much. If you realize that there are over 200,000 people that don't know where their next meal is going to come from in Palm Beach County alone, and 65,000 of those are children. You know, I mean, we can't help all, but we certainly can help some. And how we help is we try to provide certain things for them. There is a program called Meals with Meaning at St Gregory's Church, and they have about 100 to 125 homeless and hungry people that they feed every single day of the week. And we have the honor, the Kindness Angels have the honor of once a month to provide a healthy, wonderful, almost like a gourmet meal for them. I mean, this Saturday they're going to get barbecue chicken and cornbread and corn on the cob and brookies and all kinds of wonderful things. And the Kindness Angels come together. Nobody has a lot to do. The Kindness Angels come together, and this person makes brookies, and this person makes a tray of chicken.
What's a brookie?
A brookie is a brownie base with cookie dough on top and baked.
A brookie.
Is to die for.
Okay.
Absolutely to die
get
for.
in on that brookie.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're able to provide hot meals once a month for between 125 people. That's one of the things we do. Do you have the pictures of the food by any chance? Okay.
Mom likes to show visuals.
Yes, I do. So you can get an idea that people are cooking in their homes because we started during COVID, and then the meals are put together, the top trays, and individually put together and warmed up for the guests at Meals with Meaning. It's really, really a beautiful thing. It might look like food, and when you're with it, it might smell like food, but really what it is it's really love. It's really says to the people that are receiving it, someone cares about me. And that's really what this is all about.
And for the people who are making it, I make a difference.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. People come to me and thank me. I'm thanking them, and they're thanking me because we provided something to make their life meaningful. So, and then another thing that we do, if we can go to the next one with the shoes and not the carnival, but the other picture. Do we have that, Freddie?
We've got Freddie working.
Okay, so in the meantime, absolutely. In the meantime, we realized that the recipients need more than food. They need a lot of essential needs. So, you know, one of the things we bring, and tons of, are shoes and sneakers. And there was one man in Miami in a wheelchair that managed to get on a bus to come up one Saturday just to be able to get a new pair of shoes. So you can imagine if you multiply that by 100, 200, 1,000 people, how much the Kindness Angels are doing to help. And then we do many other things. We help fill pantries. Summer Ferriman's dream was having little free pantries for the hungry around town, and sure enough, she has 50 or more at this point. So part of what we do is help fill the pantries.
Shout out to Summer Ferriman.
Yes, mwah, thank you, Summer Ferriman. And we do carnivals for the kids. Okay, here are some pictures. Okay, so the food you can see, the collections are huge. They become more and more as our Kindness Angels grow. And then another thing we do are carnivals for the kids. I mean, talk about joy. The kids just, what we were providing them is just happiness and things that they really, really don't get. This little boy in the left corner, at the end of a carnival, he comes over to me and says, "This was the best day of my life." So, really what more than do you want than that? So anyway, these are just a very few of the things we do.
Well, I know there's a lot more that you do. So Kindness Matters 365 Foundation, we were started in 2008. We became a foundation in 2014, and really with the mission and goal for global kindness. Because if you think about it, we're talking to the little ones who really get and understand the importance of being grateful. So one of my secret formulas and one of the top things that we teach is gratitude, compassion, kindness, and really talking to the children, and adults as well, of course, about being grateful for who you are and what you have. Stop comparing yourself to everybody else. Grateful for who you are and what you have. Compassion and mindfulness about how you're speaking and how it affects you and other people, and showing kindness wherever you can. It's an easy concept, everybody, right? A really easy concept. But when we take the time to teach the children, they really do get it. So our commitment and my vision and our hope is that when we train the little kids and we teach them and inspire them and empower them, they will grow up and teach their children, who will grow up and teach their children, who will grow up and teach their children. And this works. These programs work. The kindness curriculum that we have put together, it works. So every single month that our kids or participants come into our programs, we have a topic of the month to empower, inspire, and educate them. Their social health, their emotional health, and their mental health. It is so important, especially now we all know how important it is to take care of this. And our minds can go crazy at times. So we as an organization have tools and tips to make sure that our kids understand how to powerfully get through life, So the Kindness Angels, so I do remember, Mom, it was Paula Harris, and she was so excited about all the energy that Kindness Matters 365 was putting out, and she was particularly excited, I think, for her grandchildren. Mm-hmm. But when she really started to understand what we were doing, why we were doing it, and how we were doing it, she said, "I want to play. I'm not in elementary school, middle school, or high school, or college, but I want to play." And that's when we really realized that this conversation, though it is for all children everywhere, it's for all human beings. So regardless of age, color, religion, where you're located, we are for all of you. And the Kindness Angels are so beautiful because they started out with the adults, but can we hear about the teen Kindness Angels?
Oh, absolutely.
So I would love to hear about, we didn't plan this.
No.
But I feel like that's something that I would love for you to talk about.
Yes.
Can you share a little bit about the teens?
Yes, we are very blessed and honored that Anna Schoen has taken on a wonderful task of creating the Kindness Matters 365 Teen Angels.
I love that. I did not know that was their official name.
Yes, that is their official name.
That makes me happy.
And they are doing a project every single month to help people. They actually did a wonderful, wonderful carnival at SOS Children's Village.
Yes.
In December, and the kids were beyond excited, and gifts and toys and balloons and food. And
so do the teen angels get as excited as the adults do at these kind of events?
Yes, they do.
They do.
And the little bonus for them is that they get community service hours.
Yeah,
so it's really
bonus.
wonderful. Mm-hmm. And maybe Freddie, I did have a little. They use Remind. Anna sends out a Remind, and that is how they communicate. So to show you what you can do, what the next event is.
Yeah.
So yeah, Teen Angels.
I mean, really, everyone listening, what I want you to know is that our commitment is empowering and creating kind-minded human beings. I mean, I really do see the future. I see a very different world than what we're living in now. And listen, I'm going to tell you, right now is really hard, really, really hard, very difficult for many people on many different levels. And I do believe that we as a human race, we are going through this together for a very important reason. And I think that people are really starting to see the importance and the value of being kind to themselves and to each other. It is a full-time job for some. I understand. I've been going through my own stress, believe me, these past couple of years, and I've had to learn new tools and new tips to help me get through these days. So I want everyone to know that we are here for you as an organization. We are here for everybody. And however you participate, whether you're in a program, a kid in a program, whether you're an ambassador running your own program, whether you're part of the Kindness Angels or the Teen Angels, or however you want to participate, there's always a home for you at Kindness Matters 365 or the Kindness Angels. So, let's share stories. I want to share a story.
You know,
if
I
we have
want
time.
that very favorite one of mine.
What's
From
the favorite?
Sunrise Park and a little boy that was a bully.
Oh, Jake. Okay, I'm going to share Jake. Okay. So this is a great story, and it's a classic story. So one of the first, I think it was the third year maybe, that we had been running our kindness programs at Sunrise Park Elementary. Thank you very much. We started at Sunrise Park Elementary. Thank you very much. And it was the very first Kindness Matters 365 meeting of the year. And all these kids are filing into the media center, and I'm high-fiving, and I'm greeting, and I'm so excited. And it is our third year, so we do have a couple of repeat offenders, and I know a lot of these kids. I'm, PTA and in the schools a lot. And Jake walks in. And now Jake is your classic, I don't even like to say the word bully, but he's your classic bully. And what you have defined as a bully was Jake. Very disruptive, needed a lot of attention, very disrespectful. He was all of those things. And when he walked into the media center, I did look up to wherever we came from, and I said, "Are you kidding me?" I mean, I am one of the kinder people you'll meet, and I knew of the challenge that this was going to be. So first meeting, very disruptive. Second meeting, very disrespectful. Third meeting, and I could go on and on. We're in one meeting, and we had two different speakers. We had Kids Safe sharing with us all about what they do as a foundation, and all of the kids were on the meeting mat, and they're so excited, and they're hearing all about Kids Safe, and it was really thrilling until Jake decides that he's going to be disrespectful and disruptive. So I very carefully went over to Jake, and I invited him to the back of the room where we could have a little conversation. And so we weren't disrupting the foundation sharing with the Kindness Club that day. And I went to the back of the room, and I said, "Jake, I know who you are. You have been in these club meetings for 4, 5, 6 times now. You get this. And I know if you dig deep down there, you've got kindness in you. I know you know how to show respect. I know you've got this. So why don't you take a little bit of time back here in the room, in the back of the room, and when Miss Chiara from Camp Boggy Creek starts to talk to the kids, if you're ready to be respectful and show your kindness, you will be welcomed into the second half of the meeting." And sure enough, Miss Chiara starts talking about Camp Boggy Creek and all she does for the kids, and Jake says, "I'm ready." I invite him back to the rest of the group. And now Miss Chiara is talking about this amazing Camp Boggy Creek where children with life-threatening diseases and illnesses get to go to camp for free, where they would never have been able to go to camp prior to this opportunity because they need their doctors. They're very sick. They need medication. So now they get to go to Camp Boggy Creek for free. And she's telling the kids in the Kindness Matters 365 program all about Camp Boggy Creek and all about these sick children who have these 2 wonderful weeks at camp where they're with their peers, and they don't have to feel uncomfortable about being sick or feel challenged about being sick. I could go on. You get the point. So all of a sudden, Jake raises his hand, and I'm thinking, what is happening right now? Put your hand down. And I'm trying to signal to Miss Chiara to not call on him. No, that happened. That actually happened in my head. So Miss Chiara says, "Jake, what's going on?" And Jake says, "Is there any more room at the camp?" And she says, "Actually, there is no more room. We're booked pretty much solid every summer. Why do you ask?" And you could almost like hear the gulp. And he said, "My sister has cancer." And that was it. I mean, every time I tell that story, and that was it. Not a dry eye in the room. The teachers, the staff, the parents, some of the kids were so moved. I mean, that was the first time that Jake got to actually express anything even close to what he was going through. And that was the first time where school administration, teachers, his family really got to get how troubled this young elementary school he was a 4th grader, how stressed out he was. So again, you never know what's happening at home. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. And if we could just treat each other with the same respect and kindness that we want to be treated with, there's lots of Jakes out there. There are so many stories. We don't know what somebody is going through. We don't know what our classmates are going through. So it's a classic story, bully story. And Jake did turn things around. By the end of the year, he was opening up doors for teachers. He was Namaste, Miss Laura in the halls. He was helping his friends. I've heard so many stories about how he literally turned around and transformed overnight. It's just a beautiful story.
Beautiful,
Beautiful
honey.
story.
Just beautiful.
Thank you, Jake. Okay, I want to hear a kindness angel story.
Well, I don't know if we have time. Do we have time for another story?
Yes,
Okay.
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Okay. Well, I think what I want to spend that time on is expressing, you mentioned something about easy. To be part of this is easy. And what I want to express is how easy it really is to be a kindness angel. You don't have to do a lot because there are so many. We have over 250 kindness angels. So when you put little bits together, it means the world. And we had a Christmas miracle. We did. We put out an announcement to get Christmas cookies. Cookies. And people started to call in, write in, whatever. And it turned out we needed about 300 dozen Christmas cookies for this very food insecure development called Dixie Manor for all those children, so many wonderful children there. And people baked and they baked and they baked.
Yeah.
And we had donated 600 dozen cookies. So I was going to tell the story, I don't know if I have time, of this little...
Well, you do have time quickly.
Yes.
Because I know you and I both want to share how to get involved or how to reach out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, wrap it up.
Right. So wrapping it up, I just a very fast story. Most of you might know of the man that goes down to the beach, and he sees someone in the distance. He's throwing something like this, and can't imagine what it is. And he gets closer to the man, and he realizes the man is bending down, picking up a starfish, and throwing it into the ocean. And there are thousands and thousands of starfish. And the man says to the man that's throwing it, "Why are you even doing this? You can't possibly make a difference with so many." And he bends down and he picks up that starfish and he throws it in and he says, "Made a difference to that one." So what I say to you and anybody that wants to help is that the dozen cookies that you bake, or 2 dozen, it meant something to that child that received those cookies.
Beautiful. That was good. I like the way you turned that around. I love it.
Okay.
Okay, so we got 2 minutes.
Yes.
How to get involved. Mine's easy.
Okay, go ahead.
KM365.org. KM365.org. Go to the website. You can hit the donate button. You can hit the get involved button. You can hit the become an ambassador button. You can hit any button you want. Just hit a button and get involved. KM365.org. Love you all.
Okay, great. During COVID, very, very difficult time for people. They really want to get involved. And the reason they want to get involved is not only for the children, for the people, but they needed something. They needed some satisfaction. So to get involved, all you have to do is email me at lindabaratz@comcast.net, LindaBaratz@comcast.net, with your telephone number. And we will get you set up.
Yep. I'm getting the, we've got one,
Yes.
we got like 30 seconds left.
Yes.
So I just want to say thank you to Dawn and Freddie for having us on the Brooklyn Cafe show once again. It's an honor to be with all of you. Dawn and Freddie have invited us back, so we're hoping that going forward we'll be sprinkling kindness all over the show in the future, and we love you all.
Thank you. Mwah.
This has been Tell Us Your Business, where a special guest comes on every week and tells us what they do. All shows can be seen on amp2.tv, and if you wish to be a guest, call 866-224-5422 and tell us about your business. That's 866-224-5422. This has been an AMP2.TV production. The